because we are getting in some breaking inputs as far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. We are learning from defense sources that terrorist groups are currently planning to attack police stations and police posts in Jammu and Kashmir, this just ahead of the assembly elections in the valley. There are agencies which have been placed on high alert after this intelligence input arrived. There's special focus on Rajouri, Poonch, Kathua and Doda. Remember, we've already seen a spike in militancy when it comes to all those terrorist attacks taking place in Jammu. There was an attack on security forces in Jammu that has been a part of a plan to destabilize the entire region. Why so? Because we all are aware that majority of the paramilitary forces have been deployed so far in Kashmir, and perhaps the focus, that's why, for the terrorists and infiltrators has been on Jammu. On that note, let's quickly go across to Akash, who's joining me on the phone line. Akash, what are you learning in terms of these intelligence inputs from your defense sources?
You see, defense sources are telling CNN News 18 that how there are inputs that these terrorist groups, are planning to attack police posts and police stations in Jammu, specifically in the area south of Pir Panjal. We have seen multiple attacks in the region, specifically when we talk about Doda, Rajouri, Poonch. So we have seen that how there were several sort of operations that were conducted by Indian Army. In fact, the joint operations by Indian Army and Jammu Kashmir Police. And now these are the inputs where, ahead of election, there is a plan to destabilize the region. And that's the reason why there are intelligence inputs where, it has been suggested that these terrorist groups are planning to attack police posts and police stations. And that's why security agencies, be it Jammu Kashmir Police or Indian Army, are on high alert. Also, we are learning that there can be an attack on, the convoy of these security forces. We have seen in the past that how there are operations that are conducted by the Indian Army and Jammu Kashmir Police. But when it is about the casualties, so we know this for a fact that how Indian Army, has suffered a number of casualties. Yes, it is for a fact that, Indian Army and the police, has killed more than 30 terrorists in the Jammu and Kashmir region. And when we talk about south of Pir Panjal, so 6 terrorists in 2024 were killed. However, ahead of elections, these are, the inputs, in fact, the intelligence inputs where we are learning about, these terror groups planning to attack police posts and police stations in the area south of Pir Panjal.
All right. Many thanks to you, Akash Sharma, for bringing in all those latest inputs.